So I just got back from out of town and my bananas had gone bad. So I'm gonna make banana bread. I'm gonna do 2 bananas and mash them up, and then add in a half of a cup of milk, a half of a cup of melted butter, which is 1 stick, and then a teaspoon each of salt, cinnamon, vanilla extract, baking powder, and baking soda. And then I'm gonna add a cup and a half of flour, a cup of brown sugar, and 2 eggs. No shell. Then I'm just gonna mix that up, and then you're gonna get a loaf pan. And typically I don't do it this way, but today I was like, okay, I'm gonna stick it in there and then just like find the corners and then cut the corners out, and it actually worked out perfect instead of like cutting 2 perfectly sized strips. Then we just go ahead and throw that batter in there, and I'm gonna start making the streusel. It's just 3 tablespoons of chopped up butter with 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar and flour. Sprinkle of cinnamon if you like, and then you pinch it together until you get a nice crumbly texture. Then you're going to sprinkle that on the top, and you also want to press it down, because if you don't press it down, then it's just going to fall out everywhere. I like to add pecans on top. You could do walnuts, whatever. Just make sure you press them in. And then we're going to bake this at 350 degrees for about an hour. But I would definitely check the center with like a knife or a toothpick, because the first time the recipe I was following told me about 40 minutes and it was still raw inside. So just whatever your oven does, everybody's is different. But this is how it turns out. The streusel on top makes it so crunchy. And then of course I load it with lots of butter. Super delicious.